Hey everybody, today I'm going to share with you the top 5 things that I like to pick up at garage sales and estate sales to flip for a profit on eBay. But first, we're going to go to a couple of those sales to see if I can find anything, so come along. So, I picked up 3 pairs of TSA weights for 30 bucks, and she threw in, oh, it's stuck on a weight. She threw in a Golden Girls t-shirt for free, which I can probably make 15 bucks off that. So I'm pretty happy on that. I'll give you the comps on the weights later on, but we're going to go to the next sale. Looks like this sale is just opening. I'm not going to bring my thing in yet. I'm just going to go and see what I can get, and I'll be back. Okay, so I was in and out of that one. It was kind of hard for me to photograph or film that one because the people were very talkative and the lady was extremely friendly. But I just couldn't find anything for me to pick up. Definitely none of my 5 favorites. Although she did have Lululemon, that is something that I really like to buy. Not one of my favorites for yard sales because they generally have the prices marked up like she did. She wanted $30 a pair, and I generally won't buy Lululemons unless I get them for $5 or less. So anyway, there's one more sale, so let's go. Everybody, so I am back from yard selling. It's actually later on in the evening, so I had so much to do today. I try to make the most of my days off that I can, because if I don't, I'm never going to get caught up. Anyway, so I didn't find a whole lot this morning. There were only like 3 or 4 sales this morning, which is kind of odd for a Friday. It just kind of figures I had the day off today and there weren't any yard sales. Usually it's quite the opposite. I have to be at work by 8 o'clock and I work on Fridays, all but one Friday a month. And there's always a lot of sales and I miss out on most of them, and so now I had the day off and there were no sales. But anyway, I think I'm going to do pretty well with those weights that I found. If you can see the comps up here on the screen, they can go for $60, $50, even $100 a set depending on the weight size. I got all 3 of them for 30 bucks, plus she threw in this, can you see it? Golden Girls t-shirt for free. How can I turn that down? The comps on that is about $15, so I am happy with the one sale that actually made some money for me today. So I was talking in the beginning about the 5 things that I like to flip the most from yard sales. Weights are not one of them, and I didn't, of course, find any of the things that I really like to flip today. But I'm going to go through the list, starting off with the 5th thing that I like to flip the most, and that is clothes and shoes. No surprise, and that is clothes and shoes. No surprise. I like it because it's super easy to ship, and it's kind of a bread and butter item for me. I pick up items that I can make at least $20 on. There's things that can really make me some good money. Case in point is some Nikes that I purchased just last week. Up here on the screen, I found these Jordans for $5. They were in like new condition, and I sold them in one day for $65, and the buyer paid their own shipping. And I buy all kinds of clothes and shoes. I mean, I don't have one specific kind that I like. Usually at yard sales, the older things are what I find the most of, because the newer things are pretty much fast fashion, like Old Navy, Walmart, Maurice's, and other little mall brands like that. And what's my favorite clothing flip? I guess it's going to have to be something that I'm still working on. Last year, I bought the 500 pieces of LuLaRoe, and I still have some. I'm down to 1 box, and I made my money back probably within the first month or 2 on those, and I'm still flipping them today, and I still get around $20 or so a piece, and it's all profit. So super easy too, because you just throw them in a little bag, and they are about $5 to ship. Buyer pays shipping, and I don't have to worry about anything breaking. All right, so number 4 on my list, I guess it's kind of like clothing and shoes, maybe not, but Grandpa's snapback hats. I get so excited when I see them, especially the ones that have been sitting in a collection for years. Generally, they end up in a yard sale. Somebody gets tired of collecting them. I can pick them up on average $1 a hat. These are another bread and butter item for me. $25 on average for snapback hats that are old and in really nice condition. I generally don't sell them unless they are like new condition, unless, you know, something is really special, like some of the farmer hats. You get the brands like John Deere, things like that. And if they have a little wear to them, it's just a little character, and they'll still sell. Why do I like them? Well, as I said, bread and butter item, sell really quick, super easy to ship, they're very light, and my favorite hat flip was from last year. And I kick myself now, because this guy had a whole bunch of hats and things, and it was before I was really keen to how well snapback hats sold. I went through and I picked out a few of them, all new with tags. They were all sports related hats, and one of them in particular that I purchased, it was a Seattle Sonics hat, new with tags, and I can't remember the brand, but anyway, I sold that hat for $135. I was shocked when I got home and seen some of the comps on these hats. And I'm like, man, like I said, I really wasn't into the hats back then, and now I know better. So you bet that I'm going to be checking comps on just about any lot of hats that I find. Number 3 on my list of favorite things to pick up at yard sales to flip on eBay is motorcycle related items. Harley items, Indian motorcycle clothing, Victory, that's it, parts, anything motorcycle related is something that I like to pick up and flip if it's for the right price. Do I have a favorite item? Probably the Indian stuff, because we have an Indian motorcycle. But the problem with me picking that up is that if it's clothing or hats or anything like that, it probably will stay with me and not be turned around for a profit. Moving right along to my second favorite thing to pick up at garage sales is vintage kitchenware. This is kind of a broad area because it covers a lot. I love things like Space Maker products. I currently have this Space Maker under cabinet can opener listed. I think I'm not sure exactly how much I paid for this because I bought it last week in a lot from an estate sale. I paid $65 for everything total that day. I'm assuming I probably paid less than $5 for it. But anyway, it's new in the box and those things sell quite well. I have another Space Maker item right now currently listed that is not new, and I've actually had that one sitting for probably a month, but that's okay because it will end up selling, and I paid $1 for that one as well. I'm here in my storage room and I thought maybe I could find it real quick, but I don't. I have two Space Maker coffee makers that I got for free and they need some cleaning, but I was really excited when I found those. I like pots and pans, I like Revereware, I like Salad Master, I like the cast iron enamelware. I mean, all of that sells really well for me. There's a huge market for that. But overall in that category, my absolute favorite is Pyrex. I buy them, put them away, and then when I have a full set, that is when I sell them because you're going to get more money out of them if you have a full set. Not always. I did find a really neat little friendship dish. Friendship dishes are like small casserole dishes. You could generally you are like friendship dishes. Friendship dishes are the smaller casserole dishes. They have lids and you can fill them up with something and take them over to a neighbor whenever, you know, for special occasions or just welcome to the neighborhood, whatever. Those are a friendship dish. I picked up one last, oh gosh, when was that? I think it was about April or May. It was when the sales first started. And it's back far enough I can't even find it on eBay to show you which one it was, but it was a small one, white and pink. Pink is very popular with Pyrex, and I bought it for $1 and I sold it the same day for $55. But that, I don't think that would be my favorite. A couple of months ago I found a full set of Colonial Mist bowls, and I think I paid $3 for the set, and I sold that whole set within a week for $100. And they were perfect. They were never in a dishwasher. That's one of my other rules. I don't buy Pyrex that have been put in the dishwasher. You can find them often at yard sales when they're faded and scratched up. That's a big sign of dishwasher wear. And I just don't buy those because they're not worth it to me. My number one favorite item to sell on eBay is discontinued products because I can usually get them super cheap and I can make a lot of money off of them, and most of the time they're small so they ship easy, so it's a win all the way around. Discontinued products such as cleaning supplies, beauty supplies, and perfumes. When you get into beauty supplies and perfumes, though, you kind of have to be careful when you're selling them on eBay because they don't really allow you to sell things that have been used. So I have a couple of recent ones and I'm not sure exactly which one of these is my favorite. Scrubbing bubbles. I sold about 6 bottles of the Scrubbing Bubbles shower cleaner and I made about $200 profit from that. I got them all for free. So that was just awesome. I think that one's going to be my favorite discontinued flip. And last week, so this one I just picked up last week and I sold it in less than 24 hours, and I'm probably going to butcher the name. It's up here on the screen. Mystery de Roches Eau de Parfum, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I paid $1 for that bottle of perfume and I sold it. I took a best offer of $80. I did have it listed for over $100. But, you know, I only paid $1 for it. So I went ahead and took that best offer, and it's actually on its way right now. I currently have, this person keeps lowballing me on it. Um, oh, it's finally gone. It's this called L. If you look at the comps, it's like over $200 a bottle, and they keep offering me $50 and $55 on it. And so I finally just said, I just blocked them because they're wasting my time. But I paid $1 for that bottle of perfume as well, and both of these were new. Always check the perfumes when you go to the estate sales, because you just never know what's going to be sitting on that counter. If it's vintage, you can sell it. If it's partially used, sometimes there's still great money in that, or the new ones as well. So that's it. Those are my 5 favorite things that I like to pick up and flip on eBay. It's not always because of the price. Sometimes it's just because it's fast and easy. I would love to hear what you guys like to pick up at yard sales. What are your favorite things? Comment down below if you would. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll be making some future videos real soon. As for now, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.